Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Manga Probe. So today I am filming in a different room. So on top of all the extra things that I told you guys about in my other video, I've got even more things going on. Living with roommates now, so that's a little bit different. Well, will be soon. It's going to be happening in the next few weeks. Beginning of December sometime. I feel like making videos will be even more difficult now because, like you all know, I'm very shy. I'm gonna have to get over that and start filming in front of people. If I'm gonna be living with even more people, then yeah, that's just gonna have to happen. In this video, I'm just gonna go over a little mini book haul. I got maybe about 4 books in the past few months, and then I will be discussing more in detail about the BookTube Manga Club and the direction that I want to go with that right now, and all kinds of other updates with that. So let's just get started with some manga that I purchased recently. The first 2 I got were manga I purchased specifically because I was originally planning on making them our October read. I ended up picking 2 other ones and put this aside. So the first one is Ajin Demi-Human, a story by Suina Miura and art by Gamon Sakurai. I'm not too familiar with what this is about. All I know is I believe it's about a guy who dies and then comes back to life, but he's kind of like a demon figure, and that's all I remember. What's really funny to me, just to me, because it's just a coincidence, I was planning on reading this online like maybe 4 months ago, and I decided to put it aside, and I was just randomly browsing in the bookstore and saw that the first volume was out. So I think I'll go ahead and just pick up the physical copies and read them from there. I don't like to read a whole lot online because then it kind of makes it so I don't want to purchase it because I'm like, oh, I just read it already. I don't need to purchase it. So yes, we got that. The other one that I purchased specifically for our October reads and changed my mind on was Magical Girl Apocalypse by Kentaro Sato, and I have already read this. I actually read this online about, I don't remember, a few months ago, and really loved it. I think I put it even in one of our polls as a possible read in one of the very first polls I did for the BookTube Manga Club, and nobody responded about it, so it's interesting just to see that it finally got published. Maybe possibly this will be a future read for us. Basically the story is exactly what it says it is. So far our main character Kogami he's going through his mundane life. He's like, oh, gosh, I wish something interesting would happen. And then all of a sudden, his classroom is attacked by this cute yet creepy magical girl, and she kills everybody in the class. He manages to escape. He leaves with a couple other students, and as they exit the school, they realize it's not only their school that's being attacked, but it's the world. So really awesome twist on like zombie apocalypse, because they're not zombies. They're cute little creepy girl things that, I don't know. It's hard to describe this book, but it is very adult themed, very bloody, very gruesome. So just be warned that this is definitely a read more for adults. The other book I have here, and I was probably going to put it in a poll, possibly as a December read, because it's absolutely one of my favorite reads right now. I cannot believe I didn't know about this before, but it is The Heroic Legend of Arslan, story by Yoshiki Tanaka, and art by Hiromu Arakawa. For those of you who do not know who Hiromu Arakawa is, that is the creator of Fullmetal Alchemist, my favorite manga ever. I mean, if you're familiar with that manga, you can already tell by the cover that it's very reminiscent of Fullmetal Alchemist because it is the same artist. So, imagine my surprise of seeing this book in the bookstore. I immediately grabbed it because I saw the cover is what I saw first. I initially thought she wrote and illustrated this series, but she did not write it. It was written by this other person. So at first I was a little bit hesitant, thinking it was not going to be, I mean, nothing will ever be as good as Fullmetal Alchemist, but I was expecting something pretty awesome. Then when I found out that it was written by somebody else, my expectations went down a little bit. I should have kept that expectation high, is what I'm trying to say. This manga was amazing, and I absolutely devoured this book and then went online and read the rest of the chapters that are out because I'm just obsessed with this series right now. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Totally recommending this for our December read for the BookTube Manga Club because I just need everybody to read this right now so that I can talk to somebody about it because it's amazing. And that's all I have to say about this for now. But I possibly will be doing a separate video once I do more research about what it's about, and I'm sure I can give you a better synopsis about the storyline, but that's a completely separate video. Like I said, I can go on and on about my love for this book and what it's about and stuff like that, but yes, we'll just make that separate. The last and final new book that I purchased the last few months goes into the theme for the BookTube Manga Club in November. It is already halfway through November. I realize that. It is totally my fault. I apologize. Really, at this point, I'm kind of just picking it because I've waited too long to put out a poll. So I made the theme food this month because in America we have Thanksgiving Day, which is basically a huge feast day where we fill our bellies with lots of food and be thankful for the things that we have in our life. And there are some great food related manga out there. I went ahead and purchased this one, never heard of it, have no idea what it's about other than food, and that is Shokugeki no Soma, or Food Wars, and the art style is really, really beautiful, like very detailed in the food style there. Flipping through it, kind of looks like a shonen. There's a few little fan service towards guys in here with like some panty shots and stuff, but I'm willing to look past that if the story is okay, so that's why I purchased the first volume here. This is the choice that I have made for the BookTube Manga Club. This is the manga I want us to read along with a reread that I want to do for me. It might not be a reread for the other people of the club, but the other read that I was thinking of doing is Mixed Vegetables by Ayumi Komura. This is not a new book for me. I've owned this book for a very, very long time. I have the first 6 volumes or so, but this is a shoujo romance about basically these two characters here. They are aspiring chefs, but aspiring different types of chefs. She wants to be a sushi chef and he wants to be a famous baker. The twist is that they come from a long line of chefs in their family, only for the opposite type of chef. She is the daughter of a baker, and he is the son of a sushi chef. So they kind of are envious of each other, and things happen, and they fall in love. And it's really cute. I really, really like it. Very, very romancy, but food is definitely involved in this book. So this is the other series that I want us to read this month. I understand that we only have 2 weeks left to read, so I'm not really going to give us any deadline as far as what to read when, like I usually give us. We're going to read these many volumes this week, this many volumes the second week. Since we're already halfway through, I'm just going to say read as much as you want of it, and then let's talk about it in the thread. So I will leave links down below to the club and to the threads for these manga. So that's all I wanted to mention in this particular video. I will be starting up doing my recommendation videos again. A few of you have mentioned that you wanted to see those more often again, and I haven't done one since the summertime, so look forward to those. I will try to get to them this coming week, but I can't make any promises, but I'm going to try my hardest. That's all for this Manga Probe update. I will see you guys next time. Bye!